Eva? How do we say?
Hi! Hi.
Do we say Eva or Eva?
Eva.
Eva. Okay.
Chris and Johnny, hi.
Sometimes I just can't take it. Sometimes I just can't take it, and it isn't alright. I'm not gonna make it, and I think my shoes untied. I'm like a broken record.
How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for speaking to us.
We're very well, thanks.
Yeah, I'm happy to speak to you. It's funny because you've been part of my daily routine for over the last couple of months. Because I have a little baby boy,
Okay.
and his name is Luca. And a friend of mine, she made a poster saying, "Luca, the stars,
That's nice.
they shine for you."
That's nice.
That's his kind of lullaby.
How old is he? A few months.
11 months.
Okay.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But we're not here to talk about old songs, of course. You just released Higher Power. It arrived on a little keyboard and a bathroom sink. Maybe without the dirty details, Chris, take us there.
There's no dirty details, Eva. It was just a sink in a bathroom somewhere I was staying, and I noticed, I don't know why, I noticed that if I hit it, it made a nice noise, and then it was like do-ka, and I was enjoying it, so I recorded it on my phone, and then was listening to that and playing the keyboard, and then the song just dropped through.
Okay, you did that while brushing your teeth, or?
No, somebody else was brushing my teeth. And then I sent it to Johnny, and he said, "This is acceptable work. I shall work on it myself."
We shall spend the next year working on this.
So that's how, sometimes songs arrive through these little portals,
Yeah, I understand. It kind of reminds me of Aha, the beat.
Yes,
and
that's
also
cool.
I hear a bit of Don Henley, Boys of Song.
Yes,
and that's
me
meant
too.
as a compliment, of course. But I was wondering, where does the 80s vibe come from?
I think from the 80s.
Yeah, but I mean, why did you decide to go that way?
I don't know. I think anytime I don't know is the answer.
I think
We love all that stuff. So
and I feel like the song came through and we couldn't argue with it. It just sort of demanded to be
Yes.
taken somewhere.
I think that's a good point, Joe. I think if when a song like that arrives, I think if we deliberately made it not have any of those feelings, it would not be doing justice to the song. I think it just wants to be that kind of beat and that kind of feel.
Yeah.
So we do it.
Okay, because it's a bit in fashion maybe in music, the 80s
Sure.
thing. Do you guys have any idea why? I feel young people are very attracted to the 80s style of music.
Well, I think you make a good point. I don't think everyone's attracted to everything from the 80s. I think that
Let's
Great
forget a
thing.
lot about the 80s.
great things from every decade stick around. And the nature of music right now is that you can listen to anything from any time so easily. So you can be influenced by the 80s in the same day and be influenced by the 90s and the 40s, because it's all right there on the internet. And we're definitely like that. That's how we listen to music, very schizophrenically.
Yeah, nice. Okay. You teasing to the album with the radio station you launched and with the secret language. I imagine you guys having a lot of fun coming up with those ideas and thinking like, how can we create something around the song?
Yes, I mean, I think we always try and make a world around what we're doing in terms of how it looks, and we work with incredible, wonderful visual artists and creative people who help us kind of realize ideas, like Phil Harvey, who's our 5th member. He really helps with a lot of that stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think that, of course, right now it's an audio-visual world. So luckily, definitely for the last 12 years, anytime we've been making a project, we're also thinking about how it looks.
Yeah.
What are the clothes like? What is the world which these songs come from? And it makes it really fun.
Yeah, it kind of drives the music as well. You know, once these things work together to kind of inspire each other.
Yeah, there was also a small fragment in Dutch. You hear on the radio station, you hear someone reciting, I think, a small piece of Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
Is there something behind that?
Nope.
No?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Right now, we're not really sure what we're supposed to reveal or not reveal. I think that all of those clips on Alien Radio are little clues as to where we might be going, and we're just having fun with all that stuff.
Pour faire les grandes rivières et une chaise et une gloire.
Let's go back 2 years when our Stromae appeared on the song Arabesque, because, I don't think any Belgian journalist got to ask the question, how was the collab?
No, that's true. We have not spoken to a Belgian journalist since we did that with Paul, with Stromae. Well, he is one of our heroes, you know. He's one of those people that comes along and completely inspires you all over again. The first time I saw Racine Carré, you know, the live show, I was just like, oh man, we have to start again from scratch. This guy is the best thing ever. And so then we became friends when we came to play in Brussels, and he's just a super cool guy. And when we were doing that song called Arabesque about how we're all basically the same, I thought, well, maybe I'll see if he wants to do a French verse or something. And it was just a treat. And then he came with us to Jordan in the Middle East. And we're just very proud and grateful that he worked with us, especially because I think he was supposed to be retired at that time.
Retired is a funny word to use with Stromae, but I guess that's what he is.
But he's a hero for us, and we have nothing but love and respect for him.
And you still hear him now?
Yes. I mean, I think he's busy, and we haven't been able to travel, so we haven't seen each other for a while. But
okay, but so he has been an inspiration for you guys. It's been a boring, difficult year, or at least that's how we feel about it. But I don't know, where did you get your inspiration?
Not boring for you. You had a baby.
Okay.
Okay.
That's true. It's true.
So we get our inspiration from life, from everything, from everybody. Right now is the best time to be alive in terms of hearing other people's stories and seeing other places. Even if it's just on a screen, you're still seeing all these magical things that if you lived 200 years ago, you would not know about. And we also are lucky to live in Belgium or in Britain or in America, where we're pretty free to be ourselves. So there's a lot of life to sing about.
That you've got a higher power, got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and she really someone I wanna know.
I spoke to Dave Grohl a couple of months ago, and he said he rediscovered his family. He spent a lot of time with his kids, and he improved his barbecue skills. So I was wondering, what did you guys rediscover in this pandemic times?
You know, I think we discovered that we were grateful to be in a band and grateful to have music as our job, which is also a hobby. I think, if anything, you know, we were pretty grateful before, I think, but being able to work and being able to sometimes be together, you know, it was a huge privilege.
Johnny and I are quite boring because our hobby outside of music is music.
Okay.
So we don't really. I definitely can't barbecue.
I did a barbecue yesterday.
You did a barbecue?
All right.
Okay, you did.
Yeah, but you know, I remembered that I did learn a new skill.
What is it?
I sound like a small child, but when I thought, you know what, I really want to be able to do 50 keepy uppies with a football.
Okay, cool.
And so I learned how to do that.
You did?
Yeah, I got to 50, and then I was like, I never need to do that again now. It's fine.
That's pretty good, man.
And Chris, isn't there something maybe you learned from your kids? I don't know.
I'm always learning from my kids. That's not unique to lockdown.
No.
My kids teach me so much about the world. I mean, I don't know. I guess I learned a lot about myself and about who am I if I'm not able to play in front of lots of people.
Yeah.
It made me have to go quite deep in, finding confidence from inside. And I guess I got a little bit better at swimming in the ocean in cold water. I don't know. Nothing particularly crazy.
No, but it's cool. Another positive thing about this pandemic is that we rethink the way we live and the way we treat our planet. And you spoke about not touring, or it should be sustainable and good for the planet. How much did that idea evolve over the last few years?
That's a great question. And we did say that about 18 months ago. We said we won't do a big tour again until we can make it super clean and super green. And what was amazing about doing that interview on the BBC was that after that, so many people approached us and said, oh, well, we make this and we do this and we have an idea about this. Mm-hmm. So we've been spending, more Phil, our fifth member, been spending, and our manager, Dave, been spending a long time over the last year working with people and seeing how we can improve this, how we can improve that. So by the time that we are able to announce a tour, it will be as green as we can possibly make it, always with room to improve. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you're always welcome to test some stuff in Belgium.
Well, we would love that.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, because I was wondering, do you have a message for the Belgian fans who are so happy to see you speaking and seeing you alive and positive?
I mean, we're just so grateful for you. If you're anybody, but if you're a fan of the band, we wouldn't exist without you. So
yeah, and we really hope that one day soon or soonish we can come and play and be in Belgium.
Because we had a really fucking awesome time last time.
Yeah, because for us, I think we consider live shows as like we're gonna live through it as I don't know, losing your virginity for a second time. Maybe it's gonna be so intense. How do you, as an artist, feel about that first moment when you will step on stage and feel the audience?
I think it will, for me, be more successful than when I lost my virginity.
With a little blush on the cheeks.
Probably last quite a lot longer, Jon.
Yeah.
That's too much information. But
maybe with a few more people in the room.
Yes, with a lot more people watching. Exactly.
Cheering.
Cheering, yes.
Yeah.
Studio Brussel.